right in front of us is the exact location of the SeaMoss farm. Can you tell a bit about, what is taking place here and how things are set up?
So basically, we have this entire area that's been zoned for SeaMoss Boss, and the technique we use is called horizontal and vertical farming. The species we harvest is called Eucoma cottony, and it comes in different colors. So it comes in purple, green, and gold. Typically, this is the color you would find, and it changes. So sometimes you leave it a little bit longer, it gets darker, it grows more pigment. So we have purple pigment, we have green pigment. So the green is chlorophyll, you get detoxin properties from that. And from the purple pigment, you get antioxidants, so that's good for your blood, for your immune system, and so on. Now, so we also have the gold SeaMoss. The SeaMoss does not grow in gold. To get the gold, we go through a process called the bleaching process. We don't use bleach for this, we don't use any chemicals, we have no additives, no preservatives, nothing at all. It's all natural. For the bleach, we basically bleach it in the sun and it turns gold. That's how we get the gold. This process leaches the pigment from the purple and the green, and it leaves it less potent. So that is good for someone who's just starting out with SeaMoss, might be a little bit sensitive, or it might be a little too strong for them. So the gold is good for someone that's just starting out.
All right, okay. From this point, see that is black in the water. So from this point, it goes back to your drying center.
Yes, it goes to our drying facility. And from that point, we either air dry it, we air dry the green and the purple. This drying process is done in the shade, and this preserves the pigment in it. We also do the bleaching process where we set it up on our bleaching table, and then we transfer it to a drying table, and it dries as gold, just by the natural sun's energy.
This is clean fresh water we have here. So when we bring the SeaMoss from the salt water for the sea, we put it in this here for a short while just to wash off the little element between it, and take it from there and you put it in this bag. So this is where the bleaching process began. Right, in the clear plastic bag. And you have to make sure the water is clean all the time. You don't use water from today and use it tomorrow. Every time you wash a new batch of SeaMoss, you make sure the water clean all the time, because this is human consumption. Right.
All right, now after it is bagged, I notice they're tied. Is there a particular reason why you're tying it?
Yes, we tie it. We could tie it, we put a stone. We could tie it like this. Leave a little entrance for the breathing space for the water to run out. Because when it's bleaching in this bag, the remains from the SeaMoss here will drain out. Right? It will drain out, and there is where the process began.
All right. How long do you leave the SeaMoss in this condition?
Well, once the sun is favorable, it will take 3 to 4 hours. To bleach, we have to keep turning it. Once this area start to change the color of the SeaMoss, you come and you turn the bag this way, right? And once it reaches to like 60% bleaching process, you throw it out the bag, and then we take it on that side. So this is the area we do the bleaching. Right? Okay, this is the area, the drying unit, the drying pad, I should say. Remember I showed you the bleaching process a short while ago? Now this is the area under the shed. If you notice the shed is here, we'll protect these from the element of the entire sun and buds. You know, when buds fly, you know, they will pull over it, you know, so we have to make sure it is secure. Yeah, and the dust, you know, sanitary condition is important as well. And if you notice, this starts the process of bleaching, right? So once the sun is good, this color will be transformed to the gold. There we got it, the gold is here. And this is the gold, we call it the gold. And this is about 80% dry, right? About 80% dry. This one I have here, this is ready for the market. Right, this is ready for the market. We have to leave like 10% moisture in it to help to preserve it. Right? So this is the green. This is the beautiful purple we got here. And this is the dry, yes. And that's the full spectrum. Very colorful. Now, these will take at least 3.5 days to dry. So this will turn into the gold. This one will take at least 6 days in a cool shed. In a cool shed to maintain the color like this, and also the purple. And the full spectrum is a special way we do it as well. So this is a family secret. It's so colorful, so we want to maintain the secret in that. It's real pretty, very, very much pretty.
Of course, you guys, as you mentioned before, you following strict standards and guidelines.
Yeah.
Are there any other guidelines that you guys are ensuring so that, you know, a quality product is, you know, on the international market?
Yeah, there's certain packaging standards we need to follow in terms of the Bureau of Standards and also with the FDA. So we follow all those guidelines. We try to keep everything as clean, sanitary as possible. And we haven't had any issues so far. We have our inspections. We had an inspections prior to this week with the fisheries, which we've passed, and we also have an inspection coming up with the FDA, and we're hoping to pass that as well.
All right. Now that the SeaMoss is in this condition, is there any other further processes it has to go through before it is bagged and sealed?
Not really. So this is the drying area. After this, we take it to our packaging facility. We bag it up, package it, seal it, and that's about it.
All right. And storage is done, of course, in dry condition?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me say thanks to your guy from the A.P.I. You came down here and see the product, the wonderful product we have, where we could expand to St. Vincent and the wider world. And I know for sure this will go far, you know, to enhance our product. So thank you so much. And also the subscribe, we have to say also thank you to guys, thank you guys for your instrumental in this the grant for the expansion of the shed here, and it goes a long way. So when the rain fall, we don't have to hustle to say take it up on the outside anymore. It is in the inside.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.